like that, YouTube? I'm back with another video. And this video is going to really be like maybe 3 to 5 videos in one, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to chop them up and post them separate. Because this is what's going to happen. Going to do a review on the Sig Sauer P250. They don't make these anymore. They were actually discontinued. So I'm going to do a review and the breakdown and cleaning of this. We're going to do the cleaning of this and installing the new upper and the scope. I'm not going to break that into 2 different videos. And we're going to do the cleaning of this bad boy right here. So we're going to do cleaning on that, cleaning and install of upper on that, and then cleaning on that. So like I said, probably gonna break that up into at least 3 or 4 videos. Might do my other Sig too. I'm gonna see what my boy says whenever he gets here. I got my boy Mike from work is actually gonna come help me out. And for those who didn't see the upper on this is a 1 of 1. You may have seen the upper with this color and this color here, but you have never seen the upper with this right here. And the weight on this is crazy, so all the weight is focused up here, so it's less recoil. And it's, I mean, just look at it. It's crazy. Dude, like I said in the last video that I did on this, dude said this was a demo piece. That's why I say it's 1 of 1. Because you won't find another upper with that. So, yeah, as soon as my boy gets here, I'm going to see what's going on. See what the plan is, and I'm going to turn the camera back on. So, y'all already know what to do, you know what I'm saying? It's up. We in there like swimwear. This thing's pretty heavy, too.
It should be 223. 1556. Should be.
Yeah, because I know he said it was. Because I was like, does it fit an AR? He was like, yeah, it's
normal,
universal.
Normal shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be fine. You'll have to get you some of these. They'll make a bunch of different types of these. So, called a boar snake.
Oh, okay.
Make all different brands. To clean the barrel. You just take the little small end, run it down.
That's badass.
That's it, just like that. And that bitch is clean. It's clean. It removes like new shit. You want to do it before you shoot new shit, because in case that bitch has got a piece of metal or a bunch of dirt just from sitting around,
Right.
and so, or in a box. Yeah, you can look at it up with the light and see how clean it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to do that before you do anything, just to make sure. Even if you're just gonna take one shot, you got to do that first.
Right.
So, yeah, let's clean that too. And I brought that other one too if you wanted to do the AK.
Okay. And where do you get those from?
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Academy, Walmart.
Okay.
All this shit you can get at Walmart if you want.
Gotcha.
All the clean shit. This is like a gun, just like a gun cleaner. It's kind of like a spray.
Okay.
You can use when it's really dirty. Most of the time I don't use it on here because it really doesn't get that dirty in the lower. Sometimes I'll use it on this, on the bolt carrier. This I normally just wipe off and then re-oil it.
Gotcha.
It's not, I mean, the oil part, really you want the bolt carrier oil, charge handle oiled, and then down in there, you can tell, you can kind of see where it's been rubbing.
Yeah.
Where this charge handle rubs on top. You just oil that, so when you pull it back to charge it for the first time, that's not too bad though. They make these for pistols too.
Oh,
But I don't have any for a pistol. Well, I have some AR pistols, but I don't use them on like normal pistols.
right.
Come on, bitch, get out of there. Did it hook onto something? You peckerhead. Oh, bitch, get out. There it goes. And they make some nicer ones. Those are just the basic old school.
Right.
I think these are like, I don't know, $8 or $9 a piece.
Oh, that's not bad.
But ain't bad. They have some newer ones that are red. Can't remember what brand they are. But they like roll up. They got a little nice little box that they roll up into, and it's kind of like a handle too. They're a lot better. I would get those if you're gonna, since you don't have any.
Okay.
So, but yeah, too. That's the other spot that gets dirty. Is that where the lugs are? Right there, because that's where all the powder blows back in there, and then that's where your bolt face, because the bullet sits down in that.
Gotcha.
So, and then when you shoot it, that's where a lot of the nastiness goes. Some of it comes out the tube, because that tube that's poking out right there is what runs this.
Okay.
Gas comes out of that, air, and that's what makes this cycle go back and forth.
Gotcha.
It goes through that and then runs down inside here. And then that little piece in there, the little nub, that's the firing pin.
Gotcha.
I can push it out. It'll come out that little hole right there, and that's what makes it, see that little bitty? That's what makes it go bang. What hits the primer?
The mechanics. I've never seen one taken apart.
Oh yeah, I can take it apart. Sometimes they're a little pain to put back together, and I forgot my pick to do that. But normally, yeah, you don't. I mean, it's up to you. You can clean this. That one don't need to be cleaned. That one just, well, we already cleaned it. We just got to oil that one.
Arnold can clean that. I'm gonna
sell
sell it to him, so
yeah.
he can clean it. I'm sure he knows how to do it.
Oh yeah. You can either sell it to him with the bolt carrier, or without. Because if you build something else, that's because a lot of these are interchangeable, but depending on the caliber, this piece is different.
Oh, okay.
So if you wanted to make an AK, if you wanted your AR to use those, you take this out and just change this little piece right here from where my finger is forward.
Okay.
Just that little piece. This stays the same. And then you'll have
crazy.
to buy different mags, but then and a barrel.
Right.
Or an upper like that. 7.62-39. Change this in a magazine, and then it would use AK ammo.
That's badass.
If you wanted to ever change
They
it.
had a AR-15 pistol up at the gun show that took 7.62. Because the guy said they built it to take 7.62, but it looked just like an AR.
You don't know.
You're hella confused. Like, wait, what?
You don't know. You won't know unless you really inspect it or check to see what the barrel is. But if you wanted to make something else in the future, another upper for your AR, if you sold this one, you could always keep this or sell it and buy all new.
Okay.
It depends what you do.
Right.
Like I said, if you want to sell the whole thing to Arnold and get your money, save it, you could always buy a complete 7.62-39 upper for your AR, and then all you got to do is buy a magazine, and then you can switch between both. You can have an 7.62-39 AR pistol or a 5.56 pistol.
Yeah, because when you do that, you have to change this part, right? So it takes the
no, it's the same.
AK clip. Oh, the clips are the same?
Just the magazine is different. But
Oh,
okay. I mean, it'll look the same physically,
right?
But it has a different. And a magazine has a.
It's like a different clip. I mean, a different.
There's the piece that's when this is empty, that little piece that sticks up the plastic piece.
Right.
That's a follower.
Okay.
So on a 7.62-39 has a different follower, because basically they have to have different followers. There's there's gray ones, there's blue ones, there's orange ones, depending on the caliber.
Right. Okay.
So you have to have different magazines. You might be able to squeak by by using a different magazine and putting the bullets, but it ain't gonna fit very good and function very good.
Okay.
So you gotta have the right shit.
Gotcha.
That's the only thing. So, but yeah, you can. I mean, if you didn't want it, I mean, sell it to them all and get, recoup your money back.
Right.
So
I didn't even know how, because he was like, "How much will you sell it to me for?" I was like, "Bro, I don't even know how much these things go for." Like, I know for this one, I know what I paid.
What'd you pay for that one? Because you got the bolt carrier and all.
Yeah, it was $675.
Yeah, I mean that's.
The only reason I got it because
these alone are like almost 2 bills.
Oh, okay.
So
that's
that and with that, I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, personally, I probably wouldn't. Like I said, shit's hard to find too.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't take less than like 4 or 5. I don't know what
Right.
I mean, because like I said, the parts alone are. I mean, the upper receiver by itself are normally like $100. This handguard you could probably get for 50 or 60. The barrel is probably another, depending on what kind of barrel you buy, but just say 100, 130, $140.
Right.
And then you got the gas block, which is probably another 30. The tube, the charge handle. I mean, you sell to him like that. All he has to do is just, push
plug and play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's all he's got to do.
Gotcha.
I sold him a whole gun.
Oh, okay.
I sold him a whole AR. He gave it. I think his brother's got it now. Like a long barrel.
Yeah.
16-inch. ARs are easy, man. They're like fucking Legos. I'll put the oil in here so that shit, case that shit. Let's get that bitch put back together, and then we can figure out. You can get this too. This is just Hops Elite Gun Oil. I think they sell it at Walmart too. Okay. You can get it really wherever. Gotcha. I use a bunch of different oils. Really, you just gotta find the one you like. Right. I use that. And then this is a little thinner. There's some other stuff I have is Lucas. Lucas gun oil. Oh, yeah. Or like normal car oil. Right. They sell a little bottle like this, which is really handy. I bought mine at O'Reilly's. They had gun oil at the counter, and it's got a little metal needle on the end, and you just squeeze it, and it'll cut like a drop out of the little needle tip, which is nice because you can get down in places your fingers can't. Right. So. Okay. But other than that, you can use whatever, really. I like to keep my shit wet. So. Gotcha. I don't like to run my shit too dry. I'd rather be wet than dry. And on this, the charge handle, I'll just take it and just put all this shit moves down the inside that. So that's normally I just sometimes too I'll try to stick it in there and I'll set that there, not on the bed. This bitch will take some oil. Normally on these, I'll put it and rub it in with my finger because this bitch is dry. It takes a lot of oil. Put on lugs all over the bitch. So is that the new one? This is that lug is the same as the other one? Should be. Okay. Yeah, as long as they told you the truth of what you got from what you had, it should be the same. It looks the same. Normally, if it's like a bigger caliber, the edge, like, it's kind of hard to point to. Just that little edge right there is thinner. Okay. So a lot of when they first did, like I think 7.62 39s, that's really thin right there, and had a problem with them breaking because they were machine thin. Gotcha. Because there's only so much you can do. Only so much material you got to take away. So. They sent me DSW. I had no fucking printer. That shit was all relabeled. Like, fucking throw that shit on a belt. Nobody relabeled shit tonight. When I got back, I had to relabel every fucking thing. God damn, I swear I relabeled 500 pieces at least. Because no printers?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
I can't wait till peak is over.
I mean, hell, fuck, I know.
I haven't had a Leo in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I've been having to take a power pad every day.
Fuck.
And they crash on me every single day.
I know. People were taking, somebody took one out today. I'm like, man, you chancing it? I'm like, man, you gonna roll with the roll and reboot? He's like, yeah. I'm like, good luck.
I got to where I take 2.
Fuck. Shit is
Yeah, you need to leave equipment for everybody else. Hey, sure.
Hell no. Buy some decent shit, bitch.
I be having a
$1
call.
billion company.
Yeah. I'm going to be calling somebody to bring me some shit.
Fuck that.
Slow me down.
That shit's retarded. Well, you can only have one. I'm like, bitch, you understand? Okay. I'll just take one. Let's see if this bitch will sit up on end while we...
And by the way, this video is for informational purposes only. This is not a how-to-do video. This is clearly me letting y'all see how the customized upper is going to look on here. And of course, my buddy Mike is showing me how to clean so I can do it in the future. So don't drop down in the comments like, oh, you did this, man, you should have done this, and blah, blah, blah. It's, like I said, informational purposes only. You know how everybody's a critic these days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Should have used this oil. Why are you using that oil?
Hops has been around for fucking ever.
Is that the brand?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, Hops. They have some regular. Get the Elite. They have some other cleaner. It's like their original cleaner. Don't get that, bro. That shit is fucking stinks bad. You will hate yourself for buying that shit. This shit is super stinky. A lot of people, there's a whole joke about all that shit because this shit stinks bad. Yeah, see, just oil, basically, just a thin coat all inside there.
Gotcha.
And this has to go in first. There's notches right there, and then just inside here there's notches. So you just barely, you got to put it up to the top, and then push down where it lines up. You can kind of see where it lines up right there. Those little notches, and then you can push it about halfway, and then you can put this in. When you put this in, just put that little the gas key, that piece in that channel of your charge handle. But this, let me show you too. This can move in and out. Make sure it's pulled out when you put it in. When you go to put it in. So once you put it in, it'll all go together.
Gotcha.
Just like that. Ready to go. That one is.
Not too bad.
Ready to blast.
And so this was the one that was on there. Definitely, probably, I'll sell it to Arnold. Arnold, if you watch this video, come with the bucks, sir. I'll even leave the broken sight on there. You might be able to fix it. I got all the piece that broke off of it.
And normally you want to pin the first pin first, the front pin first. Come on. Actually, those might need to be oiled too. Yeah, let's oil those while we got it. They look like they need a little bit of oil.
I was like, where is that glare coming from? Damn TV.
And sometimes, like, yeah, the trigger and shit looks like it's kind of dry. I'll take and put like a drop on each side of the spring, of that big spring, of the hammer spring, normally, and then I'll try to do the same with the lower, with the disconnector. Normally I'll put a little on here too, just a thin layer.
Gotcha.
Just because that's what hits the firing pin. That little piece, that little silver piece right there.
Oh, okay.
That slaps that.
Okay.
And then that's what hits the primer on the bullet, and then it fires.
Gotcha.
So.
Guns 101 with Mike. You might need to start your own YouTube channel, Mike. Show how you customize guns.
Definitely a lot to do.
So I know there's a lot of people that like that kind of shit too.
Oh yeah. Believe me, I liked it.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Shit.
I'm getting more and more into guns. To like, it's almost like how I am with shoes. Like I love shoes.
Yeah, exactly. Then you're like, damn, I like that.
Yeah.
Guns are fun.
That's
man.
why I said when he told me like that was a demo piece and it was 1 of 1. I was like, yeah, I want that.
Yeah, because you'll be out shooting and nobody else won't have it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it just stands out.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta.
Cause he was like, I might not sell it, man. To be honest, he was like, I don't know if I want to let it go, cause that piece is. He was like, we put it on there for a demo.
You're like, come on, man.
And I was like, well, I mean, I'm already holding it, so.
So how much you want?
Let me go ahead and give it the money.
Yeah, exactly. Let me give you the money.
You know, as a salesperson, you gotta let it go.
Oh yeah, you got it out there for show. Somebody's gonna come with the money. So
you shouldn't have put it up there if you didn't want to sell it.
Yeah, no shit. You should have taken that bitch off. Why is that so hard to get? There it goes. Man, that's hard.
Work it in.
Mm-hmm. Let's make sure it fires.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good to go.
That definitely looks a lot better.
Yeah. Even if you can get one of the blue tube.
I need to see how much that costs.
That's dang much.
Do you know where to get them from?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can you check? I know. I don't know you.
Yeah.
You probably I mean, you gotta do it right now, just whenever you have time. Cause really, I want to get as close to this blue as possible, and I want to get that piece, the trigger.
Yeah, that's the bolt catch.
And then this and this.
So if you want to leave it where, basically that part of the wheel, the bolt carrier group is in there.
Okay.
You pull it. You want to pull it back. Push down on this on that little part, and then you can close the handle. And that means that whole bolt carrier group and the spring is pushed back in here.
Oh,
it's sitting in here right now. So you can't, if it's like that, you can't take it apart.
Gotcha.
So, but you could put a magazine in it, and then push that, and it'll drop the bolt carrier.
Huh.
And then now it's ready to fire.
Right.
So I always keep my shit ready to go because you never know. So.
Oh yeah.
And then this you'll have to adjust it. Figure out. Oh shit! I forgot that bitch got a battery. Should be right here. Oh, there's already one in it.
Oh, it is? Oh, so it's just an extra.
That's cool.
Oh, that's nice.
It's
thoughtful.
Most of them don't give you shit.
This is the scope that I'm changing out. So the upper that I had this scope already on it, but as you can see, it is broken and doesn't work. Just looks regular when you look through it, which it probably did, but this is the scope I'm going with. And as you can see, it has the red mill dot, green, and blue, which I thought was pretty cool.
This green and red.
And blue. If you keep going, it changes blue.
Oh yeah, there's blue.
And it actually looks pretty good too.
Damn, that blue looks good. The whole thing's lit up. It's not just a dot. It's
right.
All across there.
Damn, I thought that was pretty cool.
That shit gets blue as fuck.
Let me see if I can.
See if you can look through it.
Oh yeah. That's badass. So as y'all can see, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. That's off. Yeah, 3 settings on brightness. 1, 2, and 3 on blue. They should all got 3. Yeah, they all got 3. And that's your iron sight up here. Right. Okay. Have to adjust that. Yeah, you have to figure out how you can adjust this too if you want. You can slide it back farther
Oh, nice.
if you want to.
Okay.
It depends how you like to shoot.
Right.
You can either, shoot like that, because that's what it's for.
Right.
You're supposed to put it up on your cheek. Or if you want it out a little farther from your face, it just depends how you like it.
Gotcha. That might be why I was having problems at the shooting range, trying to shoot with it on my shoulder up against right here. Because I was like, hey, this feels weird.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
Trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's...
If you're out in public, try not to put it on your shoulder.
Right.
Because it's actually against the law.
Because it makes it like a rifle, right?
Yeah. I don't think hardly any places would say nothing, but...
Yeah.
Some people get stupid, or somebody who thinks they're Mr. Badass might say something to you.
Right.
You're like, okay, dude. Appreciate it. You just say, I know.
Sure thing, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Sure thing, whatever. Yeah, too. Let's see.
That looks a lot better than the other one, too. That looks good on there.
Mm-hmm. Focus this bitch. I don't have my glasses on either. That might be why. I gotta wear my glasses. Yeah, you can figure out, where you like it. Loosen it and move it. It'll come back even a little bit more. Yeah, like I said, it depends how you...
I was going to say, that should be perfect right there.
Yeah. I got to get up on it so there's no dead space in there. If I'm farther back, all you can see is just a little... Get up. You might want to put it... You don't want it too far back because you got to leave room to charge it.
Right.
So... It just depends. You can fuck with it yourself. Figure out, what you want.
Yeah.
That's too big. It's too small. Yeah, because this will even go, like I said, go back. The end of it's right there. You could probably go back,
Oh, okay.
Depending on what you want, it all depends.
I'll probably move it back when I end up changing that blue. That way it'll show more of it.
You gotta take it off. Yeah, you just have to. I'll have to show you. Let me show you while we're here how to do that, so you can.
Right.
Can do it.
That was a lot easier that time, huh?
Yeah. When you go to change the tube, because that's your buffer.
Okay.
That piece. See how it's got like a flat spot? Right there. It should have a couple. Yeah, it looks like most of them have 3. Try to get to a flat spot. And if you can, with your fingernail, push this in a little bit. Push that down because there's a spring under that. There's a spring under that little titty right there.
Mm-hmm.
Push that down. And that's what's inside.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That's what makes it go back and forth. Gotcha. Semi-automatic. Yeah. That's a buffer.
Ah.
And this is this bolt carrier hits this, and it's doing this inside the tube.
Oh, okay.
Back and forth.
Gotcha.
You pow, it'll like that, and then it'll slam it forward once it goes back. The gas blows it back from that piece on the top, and then a spring, once it hits its final destination, then the spring come back and push it back, and then it'll pick up the next bullet.
Gotcha.
So.
That's badass. I'm definitely learning some shit.
Gotta learn, because you ever gotta take this bitch apart, or
Right.
Let's see, like I said, it's easy. ARs are pretty fucking easy. Those are probably easy if I knew, more about them, but I don't, because I don't have one. If I had one,
right,
then it wouldn't be that hard. that's a lot better. Damn, who the fuck is blowing me up at goddamn 11 o'clock?
So that's what it looks like with the new upper and the new scope.
Yeah. Looking good.
I like that. Yeah, y'all definitely drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Like I said before, that was a one of one guy. The guy said that this piece right here was a demo piece, and that's what makes it a one of one, because you can buy uppers that look exactly like this with the blue piece, black right here, blue. But these pieces, he said, normally comes in either black or chrome. Yeah, silver.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the piece that makes it a one of one, and it's heavier in the front, so less recoil.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely thinking about changing this blue, this blue, this blue, and that blue.
Yeah,
so
I'll probably have a blue one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So more to come on this gun.
Yeah.
Just really wanted to see how to take it apart, how to clean it. Yeah. So that's definitely good information. Mike is the man. Appreciate you, Mike. But yeah, y'all definitely drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know if you want me to post more too about when I do the other custom pieces, so I can share those videos with y'all as well.